warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
There's no formal greeting. We just say hello. In Australia, we speak English, so we say hello. If a foreigner comes from overseas and comes to Australia and comes to a synagogue, it's quite common that we'll say shalom, which means peace unto you. It also has a meaning of hello.
We say Sat Sri Akal when we are meeting someone at the house or at a community place or anywhere.
Well, I pray 5 times a day. So the way that I pray is that I would usually do it in a private vicinity. Actually, in my religion, for men it's encouraged to go to the mosque, and for women it's also allowed, but it's not, we don't really have to do it if we don't want to. So what I would do is I always pray facing the Makkah, which is in the Middle East, as hopefully you know. So from Australia, that would be about northwest of here. So because we're in the south, well, north would be there and west would be there. So about facing that way. And I would usually do it in my room. There's a series of motions that we have to do. Such as the takbir, and then there's also the bow and the kneeling down. But during those motions I recite some Arabic prayers, but sometimes I also just talk in whatever language. Like sometimes I talk in Indonesian or in English to communicate whatever feelings I have to God.
We pray 3 times a day. We have the morning prayer, the afternoon prayer and evening prayer. In the morning, it requires a little bit more work. We have a prayer shawl, which is a large scarf that we wrap ourselves in for those who are married. For those who are not married and above the age of 13, we have an object that we put on our arm, close to the heart, and another piece that goes on the head. This item's called tefillin. In English it's called phylacteries, and it combines the heart and the mind in prayer as we pray towards the Almighty.
We go to the temple, and first you need to take off your shoes, and the head should be covered with the cloth, and then you go in front of the holy book, which called Guru Granth Sahib, and then you pray, and then after that there is like religious prayers which called Kirtan, and you have to sit and listen to Kirtan for a few minutes, or it goes to 1 hour, and after that there is Ardas, which is everybody is standing together and doing the prayer, and after that, that's it.
Well, the thing that resounds with me the most is there's one particular verse in the Quran that says your religion is for yourself and other people's religions are for them. And so there's always that respect that I think is not mentioned a lot, like generally, but within my circle of friends, that's something that we always adhere to. And there's always, and so like that sense of judgment and judging others, I've always felt does not belong to any particular person. It only belongs to God. So I always that's for me the most important guidance, that I don't judge other people's, or I don't force my beliefs on them because their religion is theirs and my religion is mine.
It's Derech Eretz Kodma La Torah, which means being a good person comes before any importance of learning what's inside the scriptures.
The most important thing is just respect everyone.